I figured that'd be good, but I'm like, I may have to go back and do this a couple of
Yeah,
times.
dude, we can do this. We can do this a bunch of times because,
Yeah.
again, I'm doing it for my cousins. I'm doing it for people here now. That's why I kind of want to get you a little jump start before I start doing it.
Uh-huh.
But then you're basically kind of knowing it, and then now I'll just be breaking. I'm gonna be doing trading from scratch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what's going on. How did I get to this point from
R-
2 years ago? Like the
Right.
first day, what did I look up? You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
even have those videos from the guy on my phone. I'm gonna play those things so
Sweet.
people can see. So the whole thing. So this is your jump start, right?
Right.
Let me know if you can see this marker.
Yep. Bright
Okay,
yellow. Oh my goodness.
yeah, there you go. Let me see what's going on. Perfect. Okay, so what I look for, especially on this chart, I love to look for, it's psychological, right? And now you have to break down trading for what it is. Digital market space. You know, you
Right.
go to the supermarket, this is a digital supermarket. So when I first come on the chart, like I show you, I look at my highs and my lows. Let's see, where did the market start? Look at this. You can see the market opened here,
Uh-huh.
right? This yellow line. This is the lowest point. This is the highest point.
So far today. Is that yesterday or so far
Well,
today?
this is yesterday. This is
That's
yesterday.
yesterday. Okay. So we're doing yesterday's.
Okay, so let's look at this whole thing in a box like this, right? And this is before the window. Right, so where's 9 o'clock?
Hey, are you on Ninja Trader?
Yeah.
Okay. Do
Yep.
you need to do anything special to get tick charts?
Nope. They got
Okay.
them. They got them.
Because TradingView wants me to
Yeah.
upgrade to
Yeah.
professional on this.
Trading View doesn't. And when you do, they're shitty tick charts.
Okay.
If I was you, I'd just get a rhythmic one, plug it into Ninja
Trade of eight.
or
Rhythmic always
Trade of
goes
Eight.
down.
Yeah. Either way. So should I use your? So you're saying I should you be using Trade of Eight?
I would. I use Trade of eight only. I
Yeah.
will
Okay.
not use Rhythmic. They have so many more issues. Trade of eight had a big issue, what, a couple weeks ago? But that,
Yeah.
to my knowledge, that's really the only one I've ever seen.
Okay. Yeah. I know. I
Fib?
didn't know, but I don't really have too much problems with Ninja. So I'm gonna check it out though, because that's good. And I do like Trade of Eight because I could pop it up anywhere.
Yeah.
Um, hold on a
The other
second.
thing is you can log into the Trade of eight site and you can flatten everything from their panel. I think you may be able to do that from Rhythmic, but I know I've had
Yeah,
that
yeah,
issue
yeah.
before, and I know how to do it on Trade of eight. So that was big for me.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
All
Okay.
right. So we're just running a fib on the day.
Right. The whole day, right?
Okay.
You need to look at, remember, digital market space.
Right.
I own a store.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm selling stuff, do I want to sell it at a low price or a high price? The
Sell it at
highest
a high
price
price.
possible, right?
Right.
When I'm a buying force to stock up my store, though, I want to buy it at the lowest price.
Right.
That's where you need to cue this up and look at it like this is like the marketplace showing its hand today. If you're going to be a seller, the top part, anything above 50% is a premium.
Right.
That's what we call premium price.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom part is what we call discount price.
Right.
See how that makes sense? I
Mm-hmm.
want to sell in a premium. My target is in the discount, especially a discount where I know is where we're going to start getting in the chart. If I'm selling up here, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
a certified sell order. Where do I know there's almost for sure buyers, right? We always say almost for sure. We don't know nothing. You
Right.
know people's stop loss are right here.
Sure.
So if I sell here in this premium, I know even before we get out the discount, there's sellers here.
Mm-hmm.
Where is there a little bit below the discount or around the discount? Right here.
Right there.
Major target, right? Just these little smooth. You see anything smooth?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're coming for that. Think
Right.
about that. I've been watching the dude ICT who shows people these things. He's like, oh, think about like a shark, right?
Mm-hmm.
The market is going to take a bite out of the place that it's going to run from. You need to find that bite, but you see anywhere you don't see the bite, it's really highly a chance that it's going to come back for it. And this right here is too smooth. It's a whole
Mm-hmm.
lot right there. You could just see, right? Too smooth. It's just like these highs right here, too smooth. Eventually, they're going to get ran. Now, you can see how it's not really so smooth up here, right? This looks
Mhm.
like the shark teeth right here. Boom, 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 right? A little chomp out of this area. That's what I call a sweep right there,
Okay.
right? You want to see us like the people who really have big orders, they're going to be the greediest, right,
Right.
Gage? And they have the money to do it. So believe it or not, they made all this up move as a fake. They're
Hmm.
in there bringing it up to get retail people to think it's going to go up crazy.
Hmm.
But if you look, this all happened before the market even opened.
Right.
All this move is fake. Think about it like fake.
Like
Say,
all yesterday.
right. All of yesterday, the whole rising, the whole start was fake. And think about like stairs. Do you have to go up the stairs in order to go down them?
Unless you happen to
You
be
have to
starting at the
go
top
up,
of the stairs. Yeah.
and you have to. So just like this whole thing is fake, I'm gonna send you let's see, because we're gonna do, like I said, bro, I want you to see what I'm saying. So I'm gonna send you these, I'm gonna email myself these pictures so I could pop them up real quick. Give me a second. Just keep emailing them one by one. Because I'm trying to show you the whole visual of before, like this is going on before, not now, before, all before.
You in take profit trader?
Nah, they're trying, you see them trying to email me though.
I do.
Yeah, you see that. Um, so look, you see this picture here.
Right. Well, head and shoulders.
No, 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 just this whole picture,
Okay. Yeah.
the entire thing. Look how this is fake in order to generate this target
Right.
and get people here. I'm going to be selling a shitload of contracts here. How the
Hmm.
hell am I going to get out? I need guarantee places where I know people are thinking they're going long and they're not
Where
moving
they're
stop,
safe.
right?
Where
Perfect.
retail thinks they're safe. I
Yep.
actually I've seen a lot of ICT stuff.
Yeah. See, things are safe. It's easy.
Right.
But now for me, this is where I don't only do ICT. I'm going to draw this leg right here.
Hmm.
This is what we call the two-legged pullback. Remember, this is my OG strategy, just it alone. Once we start hitting around this target, I'm looking for reversal already. Forget everything I just showed you, right?
Yeah.
Forget everything I just showed you about premium. Forget everything about anything. Just those two little arrows. I'm ready
Right.
looking for it to go down, right? So now you see how it's added seasoning, added vision. I know
Hmm.
we're in the premium, definitely looking to sell. I know we're overextended here, definitely looking to sell. Up here, now I walk you through, we draw the trend line. Remember, this is a trend line right here. You could see it getting respected.
Hmm.
They real or not, this thing just skated all on here. This is just an imaginary wall that is just skated on. Remember, price can do whatever it wants.
Right.
There's people trading this like it's real to them.
Right.
It's gonna become real now, right? Everything works, right? So this trend line, when you get this break here, the second you get above this new extreme, you're already looking for reversal. See, it starts to chop, and then they just start doing the sweep.
You're talking about above that high, that swing high up here?
Yep,
Yeah.
this one right here to the left.
Okay.
Let's see, let me do the mark. Anything above here, you see as a sweep. You're just
Right.
being patient now for your window. And you even want to see them do something like this type of move. You see a high, they do a big sweep. Look at this. You see a high, they do a big sweep, showing its hand. That's what we're doing to them. They're still trying to buy. Say less. Let's let them do it. And now we start. See how in this window it just starts to get different?
Yeah.
Specific time. I never knew about time. I only knew about price. Now, this little time window between about 9:50 and 10:10, they're going to either give you an opportunity in here or they're going to use this as time-based made liquidity. That's what they call it. I just call it the sweep for the new extreme.
Right.
In order to go down, the buyers are going to want to take their profit above their last place because they caught them off guard, right? That
Hmm.
pullback caught them off guard. They're going to want to get out. When they get out, the only way they get out is to start selling. people are already looking to sell, then they're gonna start selling because they're done
Mhm.
now.
Right.
It's just selling. That's just like, everybody's selling now. The new people are selling. The people who are already in the trade are selling. Whether they really realize it or not, they're indirectly selling. Um, so now I'm already looking for a down move, right? Notice we didn't even go to the higher time frame. Nothing to confirm. We're just looking here like you already knew for the day we're going down.
Right.
Once we get in here and we do this sweep, you need to start looking for shorts. The first position I took was right here. And the reason I took it, you can see I have a trend line. I got a break. I got an overextended new extreme. Hasn't that been happening already? I've seen
Right.
you overextended new extremes. So now you're bouncing back between checking our order flow, trend line, price action, right? You're bouncing back between all of these things that people use individually.
Hmm.
Flick around. You're right. They got this fair value gap right here. The green boxes are usually fair value gaps, right?
Right.
With the blue around it. They got that fair value gap that they bounced out of to make that extended new extreme, right? So remember that. That's why I always go to the left and draw these levels out. Let's see if this saves. Let's go, Ninja. Yeah, anytime I try to do the zoom and everything, it just kind of freezes sometimes. Um, so yeah, so now we got that fair value gap.
Okay, so you got that fair value gap. You pulled in an inverse. So where did you actually get in? What was your trigger?
My first real trigger was here
Okay.
because I got a lower high and we broke below the EMA. I'd wanted us to go below the EMA though, so
Hmm.
I just waited. And then I'm waiting for this lower gap here. The second it closes outside of it, I'm thinking inversion.
Okay.
So
So you're seeing a short on the other side of the fair value gap.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because once it closes outside of it, it just negates it.
Right.
Plus, I'm seeing all this. Key things to look for too. If the price is going to push in a level, it's going to give you the fair value gap. You understand what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
going to keep going. It's going to keep giving you gaps. Right here, do you see any up gaps? Nope. I know I colored it, but there's no gaps here,
Right. It's pretty well delivered.
right? No gap, nothing, nothing. That's a big sign like we really might turn back. They can't even create fair value gaps. They can't create fair areas. Everybody's getting in buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. They really
Right.
don't know because there's wicks covering everything. Yeah, I'm on the thing. What's going on? I don't know, bro. Just leave it there till I'm done, all right? I got you. Um, so when I come here, I already added. My stop is up here. I
Uh-huh.
only add one here, right?
Okay. Where was your? Oh, so that's your first entry right there.
Yep, right here.
You say add one. Okay. So what? Like one mini?
Yeah, just one. My stop was here.
Okay.
Seen us trying to go down and try to break this low. If I was just doing a scalp, I would get out here.
Right.
Thank you. All right, but I'm not. I'm trying to do the whole play for the day. Right. So big boy outlook because I'm trying to make big boy money. Like I'm not
Right.
caring about these little pullbacks. I'm expecting them, right? Because I'm even drawing up this part right here, which is an order block. I know there's places to get pullback to retest it. I'm not
Hmm.
going to be surprised when it starts coming back. But I just want to get in at a base price right now at a
Hmm.
level where I see it invalidated the long. And that was a clear level. No, stop. Hold on, Gates. It's
Yep.
about to start raining.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Hold on. I got to go cover up my system
Oh,
that I was telling you about.
yeah.
uh,
You had to go cover it up.
yeah, because it's just like outside, you know. So I just put a thing over it.
How funny.
Telling you,
Dude,
man.
is the car diesel or is it gas?
Gas.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess diesel they say is a lot better for just kind of that leaving it up online or
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
leaving it running. So
Uh-huh.
my wife and I are looking at getting like an RV, getting like a fifth, like getting a fifth wheel. So I just bought a big old truck, big old diesel because of
Yeah,
partly because of that. I mean, it's got more power, but for
because you're gonna be
pulling.
running it.
But you can run the entire fifth wheel off the diesel, and if it's not actually, if you're not actually driving, apparently, and I still need to figure out exactly all the parameters, but apparently it doesn't burn as much fuel.
No, yeah, it just stays. That's why they usually make the generators like that.
I gotcha. I gotcha. See, I don't know
Yeah,
anything about engines.
I
Nothing.
wish, dude. I don't know. It's just coming here. I'm learning all this stuff too. I wouldn't know. My car doesn't even. My car doesn't even have one,
No,
so I wouldn't know. No.
right. Your car doesn't have an engine. You get an electric car.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Get
saying.
Tesla.
Yeah. So I wouldn't even know what that is, dude.
Dude, you're gonna have to give Tesla drivers a good name because out here they don't have it.
Oh man, I wish, I wish they had it over here because I would just. That would be amazing to just go downtown and come back, but they don't have charging stations or anything out here
Yeah.
yet.
No. So you
Matter
got
of,
to charge it at the house only.
yeah. So I wish, but it's in where is in Atlanta now? You know, just renting out and make plays on tour. I leave it at the airport.
Oh, the car's in Atlanta. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with
So
you.
I got this program that I found. You
Uh-huh.
can leave it at the airport. They'll clean the car. They'll help you get it rented out.
Yeah.
And you know, I could check all the stuff from my phone from my car. So that
Oh, that's
was
cool.
good with me. And whenever it's there, whenever I go back, I just let it go, and then I could just come back and have my car. But it can
Right.
make me some cash in the meantime, because what is it doing over there?
Exactly.
Uh,
Huh. That's nuts.
To be honest, I don't care about it too. It's just fun. But
Right.
I think people who love and obsessed with cars, they wouldn't do that. So it wouldn't work for them. You'd have to still pay for it. I don't want to
Right.
pay for it. I just want to use it. Um, so yeah, we were right here, right?
Right. Okay. So your first trigger was you went below which EMA is that?
This right here. And this is my 21 EMA. So right
21.
here could have been a first entry, honestly, right
Uh-huh.
there. And remember, your stop loss is a couple points or a couple ticks above right there,
Right.
right? Because that's clear invalidation. I'm thinking short. All of this is no invalidation. This is already invalidated,
So
right? This
so
is the
the
last
first
place. I
trigger
see
is
them
that
turn back.
green bar that broke.
Yep. Yep. They broke below the green bar, right? I
So
see
break
that
it
green
below.
bar. Then the boom, that red comes in and it breaks the EMA. I enter here, or if you want to be a little safe right there.
Are you
But I
looking
just
at
entered.
bodies, wicks, or just either way?
I like when the body or the bottom of the candle gets broken.
Okay.
Like right here, when it breaks that body down, right here with the red bar, that's sweet. That's
Okay.
really sweet. Because you got going into EMA with momentum pushing past it. You know,
Hmm.
again, I'm just thinking like these people are fucked. They just bought right here thinking this thing's gonna bounce.
Right.
They're gonna get washed right here, right? Then of course we're aiming. I'm aiming now. This is where you just be calm and look for the storyline to develop
Mhm.
your way, right? I
Right.
want to see an inversion. The inversion is when it negates this was a gap going up. All
Right.
of a sudden, where is it? Doesn't even exist. They just
Not only that,
erased it.
it gapped going down too at the same spot.
That's what I was gonna add.
Okay.
I'm getting negation, right? And I'm getting confirmation of the other way. Big. Now you start putting it together, right?
Mhm.
I you got this whole gap. You could say there's a gap from up there all the way to down here,
Right.
all the way. Anything in here should be pushing down.
Right.
Now, this is where it's all about the patience and adding the rest, right?
Hmm.
We got this down candle right here. So let's see. We added here. We added here. I wouldn't add here just because if they break this low, either way, I'm still expecting them to come back, right? I don't want
Right.
to sell low. Even though we had a big premium, you still got to look at this whole thing here as a premium and discount.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Same way. I don't want to sell at the bottom. I want to buy at the bottom. I want to sell when it comes to the top. Notice it comes back above this little 50% kind of level,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just from like you know.
From that particular run.
Yeah, this
Right.
little move from here to here. This
Mhm.
is about 50%.
Right.
If I didn't get in here, we must come back and give opportunity
Mm-hmm.
because it's going to catch a lot of people off guard, this slide right here, if you're not knowing what you're looking for early, right? Because I'm looking at, let's go back to that picture, because I'm looking at this. I'm thinking we are about right here in the line.
Mm-hmm.
You see this pullback area in the line, right?
Right.
Let's go back to the chart. Can't you just see that little pullback area?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to know how is it going to help you to enter? What's going to help me to enter here? Now, the same way I was looking at that trend line, right? The bigger one, this big one, telling me here we're going to get new extreme eventually for the upside, right?
Mm-hmm.
It took a while, but it got there, right? It had some pullback, right? Same thing I'm looking for this downtrend right here. This is a downtrend.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I'm expecting it to break here. Forget
Right.
everything else we just talked about. Do you see how I keep like I'm showing you all the crazy stuff that they talk to you about? But if you just look at the trend line, you can still
Yeah.
get to the same exact place, right? Oh, the fair value gap, oh, the order block. I don't care. Those are just names for me to now explain step by step what's really happening in the price. But
Right.
I would end up here regardless. All right. We got trend line rule going down. Remember, we need here.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that trend line rule. Keep thinking about that trend line rule, right? Break. We don't take the reversal. We're waiting for new extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Here we got break. We don't take this reversal. We're waiting for new extreme. We're not going to take this reversal here. We're waiting for new extreme. But I want to know the earliest opportunity where the reversal is going to start happening, going to the new extreme.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's why I try following this trend line, right? Got this trend line in here. What
Mm-hmm.
is this, Gates?
To break.
Now what am I expecting? After the new extreme, then I'm expecting reversal or ranging. But in this setup, what's over here? This is what they call an order block.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what that is. I got break new extreme. Great. There's more confirmation for my resistance,
When you
right?
okay, so when you break out of that trend line, that channel, are
Yep.
you expecting a new extreme off of that?
Yep. Exactly. I'm expecting it to break above here. So that's the highest point inside the trend line. Just like here, right? When it breaks here, I'm expecting it to at least try to break above here. Just like I'm
Okay.
expecting this price to come down and at least break below here.
So you don't think that that broken trend line is the end of the trend. You're
Couldn't be because trend line rule. After break, I'm not taking the reversal. I'm expecting new extreme. Does it happen and it goes reverse? Yeah. But then there's going to be other stuff signaling me, hey, forget that idea where
Mhm.
it's over. But this is what I'm expecting, though. I don't care what's happening, right? That's part of the thing that I told you you're on your way when you're like, I don't care what else is going on. This is my idea.
Right. So any trend line break, you're not doing anything until you see a break of that extreme.
Any trouble.
Huh. Okay.
Do you
And then you're
remember what
looking
I
for
told you
something like an
about?
order.
Do you remember I told you about liquidity sweep? The sweep?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a sweep? They make, and it isn't that fake generation? Think about what's
Right.
going on.
And see,
It's
that's
going,
the thing. I think I'm overthinking some of this stuff because I'm seeing that last high, that big extreme. I'm seeing that as the liquidity sweep,
this.
meaning it doesn't necessarily need to come back and sweep again.
Yeah, they just make their own fake sweep, right? To
Mhm.
go up, to go down the stairs. Don't we need to go up?
Okay.
right? So we made the stairs.
Right.
Nice, nice for sure sell right here,
Okay.
right? People are gonna buy,
Right.
right? Boom. They're going here. People are probably even buying here. And now let's do our line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like we did for the up move. I got a big down move here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting at least down to here. What does that coincide with, in line with? The new extreme for the downtrend. I'm getting so much stuff like, bro, if you're right, you're going to be right. If you're wrong, you're going to be wrong. But if you're right, this is going to go crazy, right? It's going to take off down to this level at least here. If I start adding here, 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 my entry is going to be somewhere around here.
So
That's why I keep thinking,
you're looking at that leg to see how much the expected move is for the next one?
yep. How
Huh.
much stuff is how much? What do you need to get in, Gates? Pick something from what we've been reading off here, right?
Well, and that's the thing. So I'm absorbing all of this because I don't really use trend lines a lot. I play around with them, but definitely not like this because on a time-based chart, they're not that clean. They're never
See,
that clean,
look how clean this trend line is.
right? So and that's the thing when I watch you because I watch you from time to time,
Yeah,
and I'm like, why are his trend lines so clean? So I realized on Monday when we were talking about it, that's why.
yeah,
But uh and that's the thing, you're just going to make it an equal channel. So you're going to take the trend line. So if it's,
yeah.
you
So
know, so
on Ninja Trader, it kind of does it for you.
yeah.
So like when I make one side,
Uh-huh.
it kind of comes back and makes the other side. See, when I go here, trend channel,
There you
like
go.
let's say I was trying to make this trend line right here, it immediately just gives me the other side.
Got it.
And then I just gotta line it up myself, right? So
Hmm.
we're looking at something like that.
So you
So
won't
yeah, it's
necessarily keep them even. You'll actually manage the second one to where it's actually hitting the
yeah,
exact
because you
point.
gotta then line it up, but it should line up perfectly. That's again another indication. Like this side right here, it looks a little weird, right?
Hmm.
To do the front, like people will probably be like, "Oh, there's no trend line there," because how it doesn't go from here to here, right? That they will say that's too steep
Right.
or something, right? But you
Oh,
can even look at that one big one right there.
okay.
See how now if you don't like that one, which one do you want to choose? It's all how you want to look at your perspective, right?
Right. But
Here,
if it's not lining up, then it's not really telling you that
no,
that's viable.
right. I need it to bounce. You need that imaginary line to bounce. I
Right.
was talking to my brother the other day. He's like, "Oh man, Mark is not respecting my trend line." I was like, "Bro, you're the only one who sees that trend line, dude. What are you talking about?" And we
That's
started
funny.
like dying, but it's like you forget for a second, like you swear this thing no, that this line is here. Let it show you that then, because it's showing us right now, right?
Right.
That it's recognized, it's giving recognition to that. I can't
Right.
find the front of that big one, so I find the back, and then I get the front. All right. So
Yeah.
now here, let's go here. We know from here we're expecting reversal. This is where I add again. Now again, I'm adding up to, and I'm practicing. Again, if anybody sees my Apex thing right now, they would think I wouldn't know how to trade because I've just been practicing this. I'm adding up to 20 by the time it gets to my specific target. I'm gonna practice it till I master it.
Right.
Up to 10, up to 20. It's gonna come back and blow up in your face sometimes. But
Sure.
am I doing this for my scalp trades for my cash account? No, but I need to. This is where I'm visualizing myself going.
Mhm.
You said it right. 300K times 20. I'm visualizing myself doing this
Right.
over and over again. One blows up, that's not my problem. When I'm doing the 20, I'm gonna know if I should add here or not. I'm gonna know
Mhm.
if I see the order block. Now I'm gonna add here. So I just add there again.
So what's triggering your ad? Is it just one down bar candle because it's the
No,
order
well,
block?
the order block, right? And then all
Right.
of a sudden, why out of nowhere, we hit this level perfectly. We try to break out. Boom. Nope. We don't think so. Right?
So your rejection is your entry.
Yep.
Okay.
Boom. Now this. Now I'm coming back down, right? And I already got new extreme, right?
Right.
Boom, come back down. I got this lower high. When I break up here and come back down, boom, I entered again. And remember, we're just above the 50%. These are the best entries because I'm technically in the premium, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I want to be selling. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got that. And then boom, I come back here. I get another pushback. Now it's underneath my EMA. Comes back, retest. Boom.
And it's retesting that same gap.
The same gap that I pulled over here from the inversion that I entered on first, right? So didn't I end up entering right back at the same place? But I just took some heat in the beginning with 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And I have space in the 300K for at least 7,500 if I really want to risk the whole account, right?
Right.
2 contracts here is not 7,500.
No.
Max 1,000. Right? For the profits you're looking at, hold on. You're looking for upwards of 5 to 20,000, 30,000 for this move,
Wow.
right? At least 3,000. So even if you're doing a 3-to-1,
Sure.
worth it, right?
So,
And remember, Gates, you don't have to add. You can just ride this out with 1 contract, bro. Looking for the target.
right.
I'm just showing.
So in this case, your target is that, so let's just say you're doing 1. Your target is that
Yeah.
extreme?
Yep.
So basically right where did it actually hit it or did it pull back?
Right here.
Uh-huh. Did it actually hit it on that first leg? Yeah, I know it hit it down there.
Yeah, you're saying right here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have just been targeting. Well, I would have just been targeting this gap right here then. If I was just getting 1 contract from here or here or here, I would just target right here.
Yeah.
It's the gap. You know they're probably gonna bounce. Get out.
When you say the gap, I mean, seeing the consolidation, I'm not seeing a gap there.
Well, this green gap, this green box.
Okay, so yeah, so the consolidation.
Yeah. Well, this gap right here, this little box. Let me move it.
Oh, is that from
This
a gap from earlier?
yeah. So when we go to the left, look at
Okay,
this gap
I
in
think I
here.
missed. Okay. Oh, okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
So I'm just targeting back down there with these smooth lows. Doesn't this look too smooth? Let's remove all this. This a little too smooth, just a little too clean. Come on.
Huh.
All right, that's the target. And it aligns up with the 2-legged move. Right. Now I'm gonna show you something else right now.
Uh-huh.
Count from this low. 0. It goes up, it comes down. This is the first time it breaks below a bar right here, right?
Right.
That's my first entry short. This is
That's
where
your
I like
first
the
entry
tick
short?
chart. Yep, because from here to here, this is the first time, and this is a lower low. There's no other lows here that held up.
Right.
Nothing really. That then broke a high, I should say. This low here, and then we had this little market structure shift.
Okay.
Right? And since then, we have not gone below any bars. Right? Look at the lows. Look at the lows. Nothing sweeps below until here. Not even here, right? It's not here. It's here. This is the one.
So you're
This
just
wick
looking
right.
for a wick past the previous wick.
Yep. Past the previous bar, past the previous wick. That's one. Psychologically, how I look at the tick chart is these bars are showing me the people's efforts, the people's where they wanted to go. And anybody's going to tell you the same thing on a time chart, but this is how I learned it. So I'm always going to explain it like that. It's like, oh, common sense, blah, blah, blah. No, the tick chart is different than the time chart. These are actual transactions. That's why this thing moves so fast. And if I even show you on a 1-minute chart, there's not going to be an inversion up here so high, so early, because it's now time, not really transactional. I can see the small transactional things on the receipt that they're showing me, right? So now this is 0. This is 1. Pull back. Where's the next place I break below? Here, here, or isn't it here? Do we end up at the same place?
Do we have what?
Do we end up at the same place as our break new extreme? Isn't that the same entry we said? Like, We're gonna just add.
because you're right smack in the middle of that order block. You've already
Yeah,
had rejection, so
right.
you're going for okay. So yeah, so basically, red bar closes. If it goes down one tick, you're in.
Just even one contract. Let's say you just started here. You're targeting here. Just one contract.
Uh-huh.
Pick one. Whatever you want. Now, let's do it the opposite way. Remember, we're going down, so we're
Right.
taking the second entry short. What if we're going down and we get a second attempt long? Because psychologically, why we look for the second attempt to fail is people usually give up.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they're in groups, whether they're singular, 2 times you're like, forget this. I know that's what I do. I have 2 losses. I'm like, yeah, forget this thing for today.
Right.
Right.
That's what I
That's how
need
I
to
train
do.
myself. Right.
Yeah. I have not trained myself to that yet.
Not do that, man. It's
Yeah.
good trusting in yourself. You're
Yeah.
trusting in yourself that you can eat this loss and come back tomorrow way
Right.
more better. And when you do that over time, it's just trust.
That's where I'm struggling because I can't back test, so I've got no stats. I can't keep stats front testing because I break my rules so damned often that
Yeah.
the stats are meaningless.
No, dude, you can't do that, man. Because what are you taking when you break your rules? You think about that? What am I taking right now? This
I'm
is
taking
and
an
I'm doing
opinion.
business.
I'm
I'm
taking
doing
an
business,
yeah, exactly.
right?
There's look, the logic when I'm outside of the charts is not the same as the thought process when I'm in the charts. You and I both know that.
I mean, dude, let's trade. Let's trade maybe 1 time a week together.
Yeah, dude, that would
I
be
have a
that would
group,
be
but I'll
awesome.
tell these people like, yo, I'll see y'all later. And if you want, even if I trade with them, if you want to come in there, maybe. But if not, let's just do the second time window from 10:50 to 11:10. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
dude, I can absolutely do that.
One of these days, let's see if me talking to you, even if you get stopped out, let's see if us talking, does that help you?
Well, and that's the thing because here again, and then everybody says this, well, this is hindsight, blah, 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 blah. But it is different watching these candles form,
Hindsight,
psychologically
but I
speaking.
did all these on video,
Yeah.
right? Oh no, I didn't do this one on video. I took my trade today on video
Hey, did you
that I'll
take it?
show
Is
you.
that a third entry right there? That third circle when it
This,
broke? No, the next one to the right.
this,
Yeah. Did you
yep,
take it in and did you
yep. I
add your?
just added there. Yep,
Okay,
I
so you
added.
still had the gap. So once it
Yep,
broke below,
the same gap, and that's what I'm gonna show you now. Not only did it break the gap, it retested my EMA.
uh-huh,
Then it broke it again below, right? Right below this block,
uh-huh.
right? So now these are all cells. That's the yellow. These are all places I've added, either taken or added. Here, right? Here. You don't want to add there. We added here. And
Uh-huh.
then now we added here and here. Because we're already in from here to start or here. So our average is still about right here. We're still in profit. We still haven't gotten stopped out, nothing.
Right.
Right, this is the stop
Yeah,
loss.
I got to be real careful with the DCA rule.
Yeah. So that's what I'm
As do
saying.
you on
Pick one.
your
Yeah,
yeah,
but pick one.
right.
That's why I told you I just practiced this on my thing
Uh-huh.
because I can't do this. So I go in and while I'm in this trade on my cash account, I'm
Uh-huh.
taking my Ninja Trader either scalps or still practicing the ad to see what's going on with the PNL.
Right.
Right? This thing's $40. It's gonna
Yeah.
save me thousands from what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Right? So, but
Huh.
that's what I'm saying. You just pick one. These trades singularly, I'll still take in my Apex if I got a
Mhm.
PA, right?
Now,
And
how much bearing do you have on your EMA? Because some of these, of course, are below the EMA. A couple of them are above the EMA.
I like when they're below the EMA. But this
Right.
one right here with the added conviction of order block and higher time frame hindsight, you
Okay.
gotta add right here a little bit above. It's not always gonna be above. If you're
Sure.
only trading this strategy, you want it to be below,
Right.
which comes, the opportunity comes right here.
Right.
It's a little shady because this is a green bar. You wanted to see it hit into it and become a red bar like this,
Right.
right? But this one still, you know what you're looking for. So now let's say we're gonna get the second entry long, right? We got this 0. Since here, I'm just gonna tell you because it's a little messy. This is the first bar that breaks above right here.
Okay.
It's my first entry long. 0, pullback. 1, I get a pullback below. Second time now. Since right here, this is the second time we broke above.
Uh-huh.
Now that's my second entry long. Should we be looking long right now in my bias?
Well, we're in premium, so long seems a little dicey.
There you go.
Although,
Right? Simple as that. Whatever you want to use, bro. So I'm saying you're not wrong. Whatever you want to use. Yep.
but is
Yep.
that
You're right.
like, is there what would like would there be a reason you would take a long on this?
The reason would be the second entry long failure. But there's so many reasons if you know all these perspectives. But the second entry long, this is all I traded my first year, Gage. 0, 1. This fails, I'm in a short. I didn't know anything. It broke below my EMA, it rejected off. These people got trapped. This is the second time they failed. I'm in the short. And did I just make profits? I just made the same profits as all these ICT people here and here because I'm trailing my runner. And once I get 10 points from here, let's see. When I first started trading, once I got from 47 to 37, let's see, where's 37? Let's see, where's 37? Once I got from here, this is what I'm looking for. And this is on the ES, so I'll be trading on the NASDAQ. So let's say I'm looking for 2 points, 4 points on the ES. From here, I'm not moving my stop. So I'll get the rest of this move. As soon as I see this green bar, I'll get out.
Yeah.
Without knowing anything else. If I was you, I like strategies like those. Add all the extra mumbo jumbo
that's the
whenever you
thing.
want.
I need a foundation that I can just be completely mechanical with.
I think
So
these are the type of things you can do that with.
so your 0 that you have up there, does that have to be below a swing high?
No, it has to be a swing high. Then I need to see it go down and don't come
Okay.
break it, right? It
So
needs a swing high, comes down, creates another mini swing high that they call intermediate high, right? You want that little lower high. The
lower
steps,
high,
the
and then
step,
the
right?
second
Down,
lower
boom,
high.
boom, boom. Exactly. If you think, however you want to think, if you want to call it second lower high, great.
Yeah.
Just think second entry long.
Right.
0, pull back. First time we go
So
long, come back.
So you're breaking that number 2 green candle down, and that's where you're taking your short.
Boom. Stop loss right above the green candle. Stop loss right here. That's my immediate invalidation. I'm trying to go short. Why would it come up here? I don't need to be in.
See,
And it's gonna break back above my EMA. I definitely don't need to be in. It needs to stay below my EMA.
That's mechanical.
Boom. Step by step.
And
wait for it.
Confirmation below the EMA.
Yep. And draw your trend line. It'll save your life. We have no trend line here, right? What about now? Should I be going long here?
No.
Why?
Because you expect it to break
and make a new extreme.
So is that where you're going to set your target? That bottom candle?
That could be your immediate target for 2-point scalp. You're just going for 2 points. Done. That's what I traded on the ES.
You can do 10 of those a day.
2 points for you don't even need to do that a day. That's what I'm trying to show you. Just one. Just get one.
Yeah.
Across your accounts. Get one.
Yeah.
The best one. This is the best. This is a shady. This is the best one. This is the best one so far today.
Yeah.
You're just looking right outside this window. So that's why I kind of like these because they're inside the window. So I'm already in outside the window. You know, I kind of start drifting off, but I've still got a target. What's my target? The bottom of the window. See how I'm using the window in like so many dimensions. I'm either in it or I'm going to use it, right? Because if you're not looking for the liquidity, chances are we're going to be the liquidity.
Right.
Right. We don't know where these places are. That's where we're going to get into trades and get ready.
Right. Hey,
So
will you do me a favor? Will you pop up your data series?
Oh, yeah.
Just do the chart settings.
landscapes, while other Caribbean islands were still waiting for their first train whistle.
All right.
Fast forward to
Will you scroll down?
1868,
And then I can
Jamaica
just
finds
watch
itself
through
again
this.
at the forefront of
Okay.
technology. This time it wasn't land-based transportation, but underwater
Alright.
If you want to see your
communication.
trades, you put
Jamaica
duplat.
led to one
I
of the
don't
first
understand.
Say
underwater
that again?
telegraph.
Oh, I don't like looking at my
Yeah,
trade
if you ever want to see your trades, yeah. My
Yeah,
screen gets
I-
crazy. As you see, already my screen's already insane. I put more stuff on here. I can't see anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Allowing for faster exchange of
What the hell is
information
this?
between businesses and
Now, do you
individuals.
do any markup or anything like that on time-based charts? Any sort of supply
Yep.
demand or anything?
Yep. So if you realize all these gaps and all these premiums, this is on one chart. When I go over here, look at all these gaps I have. So like for example, yesterday.
Oh, you're on the 240? Okay.
Yeah, so this is a 4-hour chart. Let's do this. Again, I don't do this because it looks messy and then I take it off. I was gonna come back to this, but you're one step ahead of me, bro. Let's go. Hold on, my thing's dying, I think. Okay, there we
See,
go.
that's the thing. I know enough to get there. I just need to clean up the actual strategy.
Where's all this happening, Gates? 4-hour, gigantic fair value gap.
Right.
4 hours. I'm looking for this trade to be in 4 hours. You see why I look for this long, large target? I'm in 4 hours early, and I'm looking for this thing to go for the next 4 hours to my target, down to 26 yesterday. Where was that? I was looking for here, right? This little sweep here. Now, this is a higher time frame, so it looks like one candle. Aren't these just smooth lows right here?
Yeah.
If you go down, isn't that what I'm always aiming for? Smooth. Whoever is too smooth, smooth criminal. These people are making money. They think they're nice. Put your stop loss there. You're not doing nothing. What? It's gonna run. Okay.
Double
Okay.
tops, triple tops, plenty of liquidity there.
I love that. Imagine the guy who's in 50,000 contracts. He's gonna push it there. That's the only way he's gonna get out.
Right.
All these for sure people saying, hey, you sell up there. We're down here waiting for you. Come sell it back to us. This guy's like, say less, drop this thing. All right. But I don't just look at this though. It's the fact that this thing could still trick you. So I say everything. You want to see that smaller time frame match up with this. So again, I had this on my chart yesterday when we're pulling into it. But as you see, I want to learn how to recognize this without even this gap. By the time I see this large 4-hour gap, it's like, bro, if you don't get in, what are you doing here today? Turn off the computer and take a break because you clearly don't want to trade. This thing's screaming out to you, do this. Right?
Right. Hang on. I'm
And
actually opening up
no, take your
trading
time.
view. So I'll show you. Let's see here. What the hell? Oh, there it is.
Gates, do what you doing. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right, my man. So what you got going on?
Here, you want to drop the screen share and I'll share mine?
Yeah, of course.
Um, I gotta get back to there. We go. There's Zoom. All right. Screen share. All right. So like this is an hour chart for me. So the red is supply, the green is demand, the purple are just supply demand or support resistance. But wherever you see the dark line, that's where that line started. So this line started way back here. This line started way back here. This one didn't start till actually right here. But if I look, the reason it goes all the way is because I look back and I get confirmation. But
So isn't that the same supply area right there to the right that we were just talking about?
this one right here,
No, to the left. Yeah. That same red one, but the place that we were yesterday, isn't that it?
this
Right
is a
in the
few
middle,
days
right there.
ago. This is
Where
that's
what is
actually Friday, the 2nd.
this one right here, where the yellow is to the right. Keep going. Yeah. In the gap, the one that hits the gap. Isn't that the same area we are
Right
that we were
here.
just discussing yesterday?
This was yesterday,
Yep. So
right?
look,
And
it's the same
this is
thing.
today. So it hasn't quite hit supply, but it hit that support or that resistance, I guess. And it's obviously bouncing off of it now. But like this has been rejected a couple of times. So there's probably gonna be a sweep up here somewhere before it tanks back down.
Don't those lows look so nice?
Down here? Yeah, baby.
And the second one, go up one more. Yeah, go up, keep going.
Oh, here?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
That's nice. Yeah, we're good, bro. This is the perfect turnaround.
but this right here, this support resistance line,
Yeah.
this is, oh no, that's NASDAQ. But I basically have the same one on ES, which is the 5305.
Yeah. See?
So, so it's not like I don't know shit. I
Trying to
clearly,
show you. You know some of what I'm showing you, right?
you're right, but it's the thing is it's piecing it together, and that's the thing. I've got all of this information. I've got all of this understanding.
You gotta glue it, bro. You gotta glue it.
So I've just got to clean up the triggers.
Yeah.
So
Write
that
it down. You need to be. Do you see how you see how every candle is almost like, oh, another letter, oh,
Mhm.
another word, and we're just reading through it when I'm sliding through it. You need to
Right.
be doing the same, if not for the price. Eventually, you should be able to do it for the price. But
Mhm.
some strategies don't care about every single candlestick. Some strategies just get in and look for the freaking target. It doesn't matter what's happening step by step. Do you want to know? Yeah, because if your trade's invalidated early, don't you want to get out early instead of taking a loss?
Mhm.
Or don't you want to get out early if it's not going to hit the target and it's showing you clear signs that it's not going to go all the way?
Right.
So you still want to watch it, but there's some strategies you just set and forget it. It's either that shit works or it don't.
Right.
So again, you just want to look at it how you feel comfortable, but it's not about really comfort. I feel like it's about, can you explain it to me every time? Like, can you explain it to me right now from the jump? Like, get on the chart and show me something right now. What the chart's saying? Not like, oh, we come back later like we're doing now. Because that's gonna be the difference. We can know this crap all day long, but if when it's game time, we can't execute, it's gonna antagonize us.
Right. See, like right here, I'm seeing rejection from support resistance. We have a
Yeah.
broken candle here, so this would be potentially an entry. You've got a fair value gap. So if you want a confirmation, that's the thing. I've got a lot of different scenarios that I could do. So if this, well, we're on a 15-minute, right? So let's look at the
I
one
think
minute.
best bet too is also could do is good. Still draw them.
Yeah. Keeping like, so here's, right?
Yep.
There's my
Boom.
fair value gap, right?
Yep.
We've already rejected it once. Looks like we're rejecting it again. So I could see, and see my entry at this point would be here. Like I'm in the fair value gap. It's already rejected. I'm taking the short.
Yeah.
Did you just draw on my shit?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Oh, it's called annotate.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is within Zoom?
yeah. You see
I
that?
thought you were just drawing on your chart, like with the chart tools.
Oh, no way. That would be insane.
Oh, that's funny. But
Yeah. But
see,
you see that 0, 1.
uh-huh.
You got, if you look, there's a trend line. So you're getting a new extreme. So you're not so off wrong with the short, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a trend line here.
Mm-hmm. Looking for that new extreme.
After the new extreme, you're possibly looking to enter here, stop loss here. You're targeting there. I mean, again, didn't we just jump on this chart? I don't even know what time frame this is. I don't even care what it is. It doesn't
Right now we're
matter.
sitting on a minute.
Yeah, like, see, couldn't you get in right now and get some points? I
I
don't
could
know. You
get in.
got
I could feel real good about getting in with this down close bar.
36, right? See, I would
Uh-huh.
already be in. I'm already in right here
Mhm.
because I'm getting in for 36 and why I get in like this, I'm looking for my stop to be in the clear place of invalidation. This thing could easily flip back up,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Easily could flip back up. So when I'm trying to get in, I want to get in here because my stop needs to give here as much room as possible. And this
Your
is the
stop.
earliest point.
Your stop's up
Yep.
here, right?
Yep.
Your target's
That's
down
mine.
here.
Yep.
That is a
Now,
really nice risk reward.
now Gates, is this live?
Yeah.
All right, then. You're done. You're done. You only need 2 points. You're done. Now, bro, what did we just refresh, look at? It doesn't even matter. It came up. I have a profit
Oh, you're
target there
breaking
for
this
two
one
points.
here. Okay.
Yep. I got a profit target there for 2 points. I'm just looking for the low-hanging fruit. Get in, get out.
Whoops.
Does it go all the way? Who knows? Could still drop back down. But again, if 2 point scalp, that's how I do it.
Right.
I'm trying to protect 2 points. If it runs more than that, it's a holiday. My job is 2 points.
Huh. So I could take like 9 micros or 6 micros or something like that and take off
Easy.
2/3 at that and just see if the rest of it'll run, bring the rest back to break even.
Even if you get stopped out, you wouldn't get stopped out for more than $5, ten
Right.
bucks.
But look at this. It's if I took off 2/3 of my position here, the rest of it's going to be at break even. Well, break even already
Yeah,
got hit.
right. So
So
you would have been out. That's it. You're done for the day,
yeah.
done. Where did this go from? What is this entry here? What's that level? Into here.
Oh, look at that. You're just over 18.4.
18. Let's see. No, 403. He says 1804.
404.
Yeah. So yeah,
Right.
like boom. So you go in there, and what's this profit? This one right here. No, not that all the way down, just where it turned back.
Right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
390. All right, so that's 10 points.
10
More
points
than
on
10
it,
points.
NASDAQ.
Yeah, dude, that's $200.
Right.
10 point scalp. That's how I take my scalps.
You don't have a sense of what your win ratio is?
Did I lose maybe like once, twice a week when I'm on fire? Like even today, I lost one and I won my second one. We
Hmm.
could even go over that real quick. I can show you my trade I took.
Right.
So it's like, and I back test, dude. Some days I'm on over 50%. I can
Okay.
say that. Um, some weeks I'm almost at 90. There's some weeks I don't lose, dude. Simply just don't lose because I take my one trade and I'm out. That's the other guy that I'm teaching right now, Gavin.
Hmm.
He hasn't lost in some time. He said he just got another PA right now. Everybody's just at the point where it's emotional control, and I can't help them with that. You
Right.
know what I
And
mean?
that's what I'm actually working on building is that
Yeah,
side
I
of
can't
things.
help him unless he's trading with me all the time. That's
Right.
it. And someone's there with you like, oh, yeah, don't do this or don't do that, right? Let's see if my trade is here. Can you see? Okay, so this is my trade right here today. See, this is my I think hour chart. Yeah, this is my hour chart. We're about to enter the window. Now you're gonna see if I'm BSing or if I'm being for real here.
Dude, I know you.
I know, I know, but you know what I'm saying? I want
I
you to have
do.
conviction in it too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're watching me, it helps you. I'm like, dude. Because I took a lesson. I took a loss before. I'm pretty sure. No.
I think that was it, wasn't it?
Uh, that was the. Is this the stop out? Maybe. Yeah. Let's see. Did I get in here? Okay, here we go. Yep. So look, how many positions am I in?
I can't see
Two.
it.
Two.
It's
Oh,
two,
let me try to make it
two
a little
contracts.
bigger. Yeah, right. Two contracts. Look how close my stop is because I don't even expect it to come down here.
Yeah.
My stop should be down here. But look, even at the last second, I'm like, should I move this? I'm like, all right, if
Uh-huh.
we break back up, I'm gonna get back in another one. Let's see if we can speed this up a little. So you see, that's how I would have added. But notice, I didn't get added. So I just got
Mhm.
out two contracts about 1 point loss, 2 point loss to check my
Mhm.
idea, right? Now, this is where I think my biggest development is as a trader because normally you go in rage mode, right? I'm
Right.
watching the trade. This thing just flipped back on me.
Mhm.
I'm not panicking though. Just chill. Take a look, right? I'm taking a look around. I noticed we just swept this. Look, I'm measuring, right? We just swept this low right here. We could actually be going back up. Let's wait till we close out of this bar and come back into this, what they think is an inversion, close back up. If you look at my chart, I got first entry short, pullback, second entry short, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Still same trade. Now where do I put my stop? Basically same place. Because now guess
Right.
what? I just saw them come and protect that area now. I thought it was a little higher. They showed me not, bro. Look, I'm even freaking going outside to give people charge phone. These people have no idea what I'm doing out here, Gates. Like, yo, bro, my phone. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, there's okay, whatever, I'm coming. I got this train going on. I'm like, all right. Right. Might as well just leave it anyways.
And where's that target?
So I'm targeting the new extreme. Because look at the trend line, right?
Right.
We got the break. Where should we go? At least here.
It's just a little too fuzzy. Okay, are you talking about like an all-time new extreme or just a new extreme on that
New
particular
again,
trend?
all-time new extreme. Because we got this trend line right here, no?
Oh, okay. See, I'm looking at the little
Yeah.
ones.
Now all of them. Big, little, remember, combine them. Because if the little ones are working, even worse, why all the big ones should definitely work.
All
All right.
right.
So remember, got stopped out for two for that
Uh-huh.
1 point. Now I'm in four. So I got stopped out for maybe 100, $200. Right. Now I'm like, okay, I don't want to see it come back down now. This thing needs
Right.
to push to the new extreme. I don't care if I get stopped out, whatever. I'm taking whatever I get right here because this is my target. We already hit my target. See, boom.
Right.
All right. Now I'm in four.
I was gonna say what happened to your transaction.
All right. Pretty sure we just got stopped out for like 15, 1700. Yeah, see, look, I'm just trailing it
Oh,
aggressive, right?
okay. I see what you're doing. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
see.
yeah. I'm just
Okay.
trailing it up. Yeah.
Are
But you
you just
see,
trailing
like
it off the wick of the previous candle?
every bar, I don't care. Boom, I get stopped out. Done for the day.
Damn.
Now, bro, am I like I'm not bullshitting, but does it look like I'm joking when I'm saying this shit right? Like, bro, I'm gonna fuck this up, Gates. I can say that. I'm gonna learn how to do this with the max contracts possible, and I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it, bro. Because
Hey,
if I could have won in more, I would have won in more.
hey, do me a favor. Can you give me the quick rundown on your chart again, just so that I've got one concise, because I'm going to go back
Yeah.
and watch the recording.
You want the tick chart
Yeah. So you give me your 1, 2, 3,
or the countdown?
right? Or like the 0, 1, 2, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
okay,
necessarily.
yeah. No. So this is the high right here, right?
All right.
0. You can see we broke a high here. This is the highest high,
All right.
right? So you see that's the high. Then it starts to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Even then this is the first time we come back up. That's your first
Okay.
entry long. Because
That's your
and
first
then
entry.
plus, yeah, first entry long because we can't come back up to this 0 and break it, right?
Uh-huh.
But then boom, we break here, then we break back down. So in order, always think like left foot, right foot. I've been seeing a lot of things like that for trading to refer back to. For me to get a first entry long, it had to have gone down, came back up. For me to get a second entry long, it needs to go back down, then come back up.
So, and you're entering once it crosses
Yeah,
the previous extreme,
right. Well, no, I'm entering once it fails and crosses below the bar for the
the previous
failures.
bar.
Yeah.
So once it crosses below the green bar.
Yep, right here, because this is my 2, right? So
Mm-hmm.
once it crossed below here, I would enter there and just look
Okay.
for this target.
Okay. And then just look for, yeah, like that previous swing low.
Yep. All right.
So
See what I'm saying?
you're taking that very first retracement off of a swing.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait. Very first retracement after a swing.
So you have your
No.
0, your highest high. So
Uh-huh.
the first time it retraces,
Yeah.
you're
I don't
taking,
necessarily take that one.
no?
If I'm already in a position, sure. But that could be a starter position if you're really thinking strongly there. The best position is the second time
Okay.
because you
So
know they're going to be deflated.
at swing number 2, that's when you're
Yeah.
taking your big position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second
I
time, right? They should give up. And then it should just flood, which is luckily in this situation, this happens.
I can back test that.
100%, bro. Bro, all my videos from last year are basically live back testing. That's all
Yeah.
I traded last year. I didn't trade anything else.
Hey, you see what ES is doing?
No, I'm not even looking at the chart.
It's heading down to that target.
I mean, hey,
I mean, we're
again,
at
man.
53.12.
Yeah. Are we BSing?
Nope.
Nope.
See, that's the thing. It's infuriating to me that I can read the market as well as I can compared to me before,
Yeah,
but I can't piece it together. And
you
so
can, and you will soon. I
this
promise you.
this is something that's clean. This is super, super clean.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how we could have gotten in this move. You tell me if it's BS. I love when you start seeing the trend line, I'm like, you tell me if this trend line works or not, right?
Right.
Do we get a break here?
We get a break. We go
Did
for
we
the
get a new
extreme.
extreme? Did we
Right.
start turning back? By
Right.
the time it gives you this lower high here, if you don't get in the trade, it's like, just get off. That's what I tell myself. If I'm seeing these, because I'm here to take risk, right? Calculated, this is a good
Mhm.
calculated risk. We're breaking below the EMA.
Okay.
I specifically don't like this little wick at the bar, but
Mhm.
let's pretend like this bar looks something like this or like this.
Mhm. Just a strong
That's
bar.
nice. Yeah.
So, okay, because what I'm seeing here really is that first pullback from the extreme. You said you wouldn't probably
Yes.
take that one, you'd take the second one once it
This
closes
one.
below this
Yeah.
green bar.
Now, the only reason, that's what I'm telling you, right? You know how you were saying people don't like to tell people like, oh, why wouldn't I take this? Or why wouldn't I do that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's more like, why would I take this one today and wouldn't take some? That's why I like to learn more things.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get more added conviction with not just seeing one vision, right?
Right.
And again, We could have just got fair value gap. Now, watch how you can confirm this into the fair value gap without the fair value gap. This is 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
First, pullback. Second. Now, this is
So
where I tell you,
you're calling a big wick a pullback because it's pulling back below the wick
it
of
doesn't
that
matter.
previous
It's just
candle.
part of the candle. It's just part of the
Right.
candle, right?
Right. But
It's
but
still,
you're looking at basically the extreme of the previous candle.
yeah, right. The highs and the
Okay.
lows of these are just
Okay.
miniature big moves, right? They're just
Okay.
miniature, like
Okay.
everything is in everything. So that little pullback is just like this little pullback to the upside going down.
Right.
It's like the same, it's just miniature. Every candle is
Mm-hmm.
like a little chart to me,
Mm-hmm.
at least. Right? So now when you get this, and you go over here, this is where you don't trade a pattern. This is where you add common sense, right? And add paying actual attention. Did we get new extreme from this break? I mean, let me draw this trend right because I don't want it to be confusing. You could see it both ways, but once you start seeing this grind, did we just get a break?
We did.
Right. So now we just got a break. Am I now going to take the second entry short? No.
Second short.
Yeah, right? Because we want to take the second attempt in the direction we're looking for. But now we
Okay.
don't jump the gun. You be patient and actually look what's going on. It's above the EMA. Why would I take this trade? I know we need what? New extreme first.
So we break the channel. We need a new extreme. We come back down. We take the first entry that's below the EMA.
Yeah, but key what I'm trying to show you is you don't just take the second off the rip.
Right.
Look at all the others. We're above the EMA. We're bouncing. We need new extreme.
First break of the
I'm
channel.
yeah, I'm gonna wait for the new extreme. My early entry is now gonna be watch how this is gonna work out to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, this just happened, so we can't Photoshop these charts for whoever is gonna watch the recording.
Right.
This is 0 now. Your
Mm-hmm.
2 becomes 0. Every 2 becomes 0 once it doesn't get broken.
Okay.
Right? This doesn't get broken. Now I got 0 from here. And I got 0 from here. So
So
this
you're just waiting
0,
to see which direction it goes, which direction
right?
gives you a 2-3 or 1-2,
Yeah, but pretty much right.
right?
And then I want to see the other side get trapped. Like for example, this is 0, this is 1. Why would I
Mhm.
wouldn't even buy this first entry long. So I know they got trapped. You're going in way too early. You're doing way too much. You're just taking above this bar, plus it gets wicked out. Right? This is why we wait for that second attempt. What's crazy is when I go from the bottom, I got 0. Isn't
Yeah. Did you freeze on me? Shit, you're frozen. You froze up on me, brother.
Yeah,
There
man,
he
my
is.
bad. I gotta go check on the system. People are trying to plug in on the system. Sometimes they gotta wait. It overpowers it. So told you.
Ah,
I'm migrating. I'm managing some stuff, but my cousin got it now.
yeah.
So
Are you guys still getting hit pretty bad with storms?
not really storms, but it just rains, man.
Just constant rain.
Yeah, not even constant. It's just like part of the day. Sometimes it'll be blistering hot. It just rains real quick and just tries it back up. Like just I think it's too hot around here, you know?
Yeah.
The place got to cool itself down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Um, wait, hold on. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, so we were drawing up this little thing right here, right?
Mhm.
Uh, This zero here. We said as long as it doesn't break here, right? This is a one. We pull back, right?
Mhm.
Left step, right step. I got one down. In order to get the second down, I need one to go up. Then the second one is gonna come, right?
Right. Now,
It-
is the extreme low at the bottom of that channel, is that not zero?
this is zero now. Remember, every two becomes zero, like we were saying, as long as it doesn't get broken, right? So
So,
this was originally what am I saying? No, wow, one.
okay, I
This
think I got confused here.
this originally was don't confuse it. Don't confuse it. Don't confuse it. Promise you, it's not confusing. Because you could see the zero, one, two, right?
Uh-huh.
Zero, one. Pulled back,
Mhm.
came down. This is two. You
All right.
understand that concept, right?
I'm with you. Yeah.
As long as that two doesn't get broken, it is now your zero. So it's zero, one, two. It's either you enter or you usually reset,
Okay.
right? Or if we don't enter, it's just zero, one, two. Doesn't get broken, that's my zero now. Starts to come down, I'm starting to count again. Until it gets broken, it's still my zero, or until I get another 0, 1, 2 that doesn't get broken, right? It's like these are only three steps. It's 0, 1, 2. And if it doesn't come back down to here, then now that's a 0, right? This is going to be your 1. As long as this doesn't break, you start just counting from the 2. Restart every step from to your lowest point. To your lowest point, 0. Let me do it like this.
Okay. I think I totally just got lost.
Don't get lost.
I'm
0,
trying not to.
0, 1, come back down, 2. This is your 2 area.
Right.
The price now goes up. It doesn't break the 2.
Mhm.
Once you get 2 and it doesn't break it, this is now 0. I restart my count. 1, 2. Does it get broken? No, this now becomes my 0.
But that two did get broken.
It did it. This is the low of the 2 right here. Just like this is the low of the 2 right here.
Uh-huh. So why would you okay.
Because I just restart. That's just how it generates. It's like a little input machine. That's how that particular strategy works. You know, 0, 1, 2, reset. Doesn't get broken. 0, 1, 2. Does it get broken? Yeah, I'm gonna like for this one right here, right? 0, 1, pull back, 2. I'm gonna enter and it gets broken. So clearly it's not my 0 anymore. What's gonna be my 0 now? Here. That doesn't get broken. Still can't see nothing break below here. So now this is my higher low.
I'm just okay, so that higher low, I get that being a zero. That higher high up here, I get being a zero above right there. I would think that the other zero would be at the bottom of that channel, not in the middle of it.
Only reason it's in the middle is because you get the pattern here that restarts it. Anytime you get that 2, you have to restart. That's what I'm saying. It's not confusing because you have to find a 2 and then it doesn't get broken. So you're thinking, what do you do? If it comes down again, that's 1 immediately. Immediately, that's 1. Immediately. This is 0. This was 2. Doesn't get broken immediately. I'm looking at this as first entry short. Just like how this is the 0, immediately as it goes down and come back up, I'm not going to count this is 2. Even if it was a 2, I would count this immediately as 1 to the downside. Maybe I should use different colors. So let's say this is 0 at the top. This is it goes down. Immediately, this is my 1.
Mhm.
Just like immediately 0. Immediately, this is 1. It goes up. And now, this is now going to be my 2. Telling you, nothing confusing, nothing crazy.
Okay. You say that, but I am now totally lost.
Yeah, it's just gonna take you some time to get the rhythm down. It's just like you're learning a dance, right? There's only 2 steps, 0, 1, 2. Can't go any further. When you get here, you have to restart back to here.
So are you entering a trade as this green bar after the red bar? So right when the channel gets broken, nope, to the left.
You don't enter any trades here. There's nothing to enter here, like we just talked about, right? Second entry short above the EMA, nothing to take. I'm looking for a near extreme, so that disregards this. Then I start counting from here, though. And then this makes a new high. So now this was my 0. If this didn't break above, this would have been my 1, but it broke above. So now I have to move the 0. You need to, it's just the peaks of the seconds. Every peak of a second is 0. If I was like this, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If I was doing that and I'm counting from the low, this is 0, 1, 2. Can we break it? I'm not asking if it comes close, right?
So you're talking about it being a swing low.
Yep.
Okay.
But it
On
has
an
to be
uptrend.
second. It has to be a second swing low.
Right.
This is now my 0.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go back up. So now this is my 1, 2. Did we break below? No. So now this is my 0.
Okay.
1, 2. Did we break below? Nope. Whatever comes back down here is going to be my 1, 2. See, that's how you even recognize those steps. Remember those steps? But these steps, these are key steps because 0, 1, 2, you know they're still trying to put up a fight.
Right.
Because they did it above the EMA and they rejected it. All right. So
Okay. So I guess I'm missing.
if you just count from the 2s and you see entries that go in those directions, you should take them.
So I'm just trying to figure out why there wasn't an entry after that 2 that became a 0.
Yeah, because we're above the EMA, right?
But it would be a long entry.
What would be a long entry? You could take the failure, but we're still thinking short because we got this little break new extreme, right?
Right.
I'm not going to take a long right here because I would have to go right above this bar. It's going to make the new extreme already.
Okay.
That's why I said it's not a pattern, but people think these things are patterns. It can't be a pattern. It doesn't work all the time. It doesn't work just 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2 in where? It's in a break. I'm not even interested. I couldn't be interested because I'm basically going to risk some cash from here, knowing that we could easily break back above here. That's not even a good risk to reward.
Okay. But then when it turns around, your zero's at
Boom.
the very that swing high.
Boom, right here. Now what does it do? It gives me a 1. It pulls back. Doesn't it give me another 2 to try to go take this out, or at least go take out this 0 now?
Mm-hmm.
See how I catch the low-hanging fruit with the 2-point scalp? If it goes more, great.
So you're okay. So on this one, you're getting in at the swing low of that pin bar,
This bar right here.
and then you're going for that bottom of where it says number 3, which is of course.
Go here, or you would go here.
Okay. And you can see
See
there
this
that
lower high. This lower high right here is a confirmation of what you wouldn't have taken over here. Because yeah, you know you should be going short, right?
right.
But the thing saves you. So now when you get the lower high, that's a double confirmation. You were
So
right.
that's when
Just
you turn your zeros and ones and twos around into short trades instead of long trades.
Wait, repeat that.
So when you get that lower high, that's when you realize you're looking for a short trade, not a long trade.
Yeah, but I'm already thinking short. I'm already thinking short.
You're already thinking short because of that fair value gap
Yeah,
that you're
and the new
expecting it to
extreme.
reject.
The new extreme, right? Remember, we've been seeing it all day. Break new extreme. It might look a little overextended, then they turn back.
Right. And so there's a nice big old sweep right here, and it's probably going to turn back down.
Boom. Look for your 2 points. If you get more, all right.
All right. I think I've got it. I'm going to play with it. I'm going to back test it. I'm going to review this video.
Yeah,
I thought I was there until just this last little run. Just, I don't know, something just unclicked.
Nah, you just can't look at the failures. You just need to be trading. You just need to be counting one way from the start. Don't try to count both ways from the start. It's going to be very confusing. But from here, if you're looking for short, all I would do is just count for the 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, pull back 2. That's all I would do. I would just count from the main direction that I'm looking for.
So you're not taking that channel long because it's a pullback because you're already in a downtrend. Because your bigger term trend is down.
Down, right? But you could say it's just a range, but from here to here, you're really down.
Right.
You want to get in onto all the mumbo jumbo. About 50%, right in the premium you want to sell again.
Okay. All right. I think the problem is I'm looking at both sides, but we don't want to take a retracement. We want to take a leg.
Yeah. It's kind of like today where I asked you, like, how do you make your plans? I make a plan for both sides. So I have no bias. The market is going to show me the bias. If the market has a bias, then I can have a bias. But like days like today, you don't want to have bias because I know they're going to play with people. Everybody's thinking it's going down. It's the best day to bring it up.
Right.
Like the more you look for sweeps and the more you start trading like this, you see how vicious trading really is.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I told you this yesterday, that whole entire up move was just to get people off sides after 9:30.
Yeah.
Dude, think about how many people lost money yesterday.
A lot.
A lot, dude. Because what? They're not looking at the off sides.
I would have thought my affiliate commissions would have been higher considering yesterday.
Yeah, don't worry. They're gonna reload. They're gonna reload some.
They are.
But
okay. So I think I got it. I'm gonna try to do some back testing and just see if I can kind of clean up my understanding of it. I may even shoot you like a little video of like, okay, here's my 1, my 2, my 0, my 1, my 2. This is an entry, not an entry, whatever.
And then we could practice a little bit, kind of like we did today, live one of the weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, and dude, remember, I have numeral strategies if this one don't work for you.
Okay.
But this one is so simple that I'm positive it could work for you.
Sweet.
Not even a question. If I could do it without knowing fair value gaps and all that, blah, 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 I'm sure you can too.
I just have the benefit of being able to see those things already because I've already been trained to see those things.
You see?
So,
So yeah, man.
all right.
As far as that though, Gates, I don't think that's it when you do this. What's gonna help you is you should take a picture of this and like draw it up. Let me show you my picture of what I did to my trade yesterday.
Hey, what are
Oh,
those 4s and 3s?
all those 4s and 3s are just indicating break belows and above.
Okay.
So sometime my indicator. Sometimes if I'm trading on my laptop, it's kind of hard to see, right? For the
Okay.
break belows and above. So when I know it's a green one, I know it broke above. When I know it's a red one, I know it broke below. And it's supposed to indicate to me possible second entries. So you
Got it.
see from here, it's telling me 1, but it does the pullback, then I get my second 1. So you see, it doesn't do it
Right.
perfectly, but something like that.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Again, remember, you would have gotten all of this if you're studying bigger picture. Already, you would be in your chair expecting these things to occur.
Right.
All right. Like I'm not saying maybe, I'm expecting it.
Jeez.
Do you see this?
Right.
But this is how you should be able to do it. For your own thing. Easily. This is easy. You know what you're doing. Look, I even drew the little thing that I'm keeping in mind, right? That picture that we showed before.
Right.
Right, that's there. I'm marking out where we are in this picture. We are at the top right here. I am thinking we're at this ledge right here. Right, I am looking for exits down to here and here. See, I got my trend line. I got break first, pullback second. Look, I got the numbers, second entry short, right?
Okay.
Walk through it, man. Draw it over and over. By the time it starts to happen, you know what's going on. And again, I can't tell you when to trade. I can only tell you what works for me, but those
Sure.
little time windows.
Well, that's the thing. I can spend some time in doing some back testing with this, which will help me see it more clearly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can also figure times that work.
Yeah, man.
So,
But that was your day one rundown of crazy intense everything that I do. Next month, when I start doing this, you have to think I'm gonna go through everything one by one, step by step, piece by
yeah.
piece. I'm not gonna get crammed like this, but I gotta give you a cram lesson.
Right.
Right? You just start wondering and become curious. Like, does this really work? Don't ask me. Go do it in your chart, right? And then you're
Right.
like, oh shit, this does really work. Like, does this happen all the time? Fair value gap, inversion, enter. Then it just goes, yeah, over and over again.
Right. Cool.
And on a daily bias, the last thing I will help you with, right? On daily bias is start looking inside outside. What I mean by that is this is your daily chart right here. This is your daily chart. Notice what the market be doing. The market goes inside, outside. The market went outside, then it came back inside to the fair value gap. Then it went outside to the low. Then it came back inside to the fair value gap. Then it went outside of this bottom low right here. Right? Then we're doing both now. We went outside and now we're going back inside to the same fair value gap.
Mm-hmm.
You see how if you just watch that little movement right there on the daily bias, you can make a shitload of plays?
Yeah.
And if you know the overall daily bias, say for example, you're saying the count is confusing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I know today is a short day, if I'm counting, I would just count from the bottom and look for second entry shorts because I know those should work.
Okay.
To not confuse myself. As I progress, then I'm able to also count the bottom and the top. When they do the second entry long, I'm able to recognize it and know that they're failing because it should be a major down day. Second entry long should not be working.
Okay.
So from just the bias, I could put on the right goggles, right? If the
Right.
count is confusing for you, just kind of figure it out that way. Should I be looking for uptrend breaks new extreme in a downtrend? Yeah, well, I should be looking for them to reverse. Should I really be looking for them to reverse in an uptrend? No, no, they might still keep going. It's an uptrend.
Right.
See how you just bias. Now I kind of know which one to draw for. Still not jumping in though. Let them show you.
Right.
But yeah, man, we're gonna go over this again. Digest it and let me know what you think.
All right. Let me play with it. And I'll let you know where I am.
Yeah.
Hopefully just pulling up that 2000 tick chart and kind of managing that. That's the thing. I don't have my markups on NinjaTrader, so I think I need to just start marking up on NinjaTrader.
Dude, draw. You're not doing nothing else. People like, don't draw this, don't draw that. Draw, you're not doing that. It helps you stay in tune. It helps you stay focused. They're not like
Don't
get
don't mess
bored.
with the don't mess with the supply and demand and everything.
No, I say draw them all.
Oh, I thought you were telling me not to because it would be too much. No.
Never.
Okay.
Never. Make two charts. Make one messy. Like that's your doodle chart. Then make your entry chart. So you have that one. It literally helps you with your mindset, right? I have
You
one
know
that I'm
what?
drawing everything on. I got one that's blank that I have no say in. I got
Mhm,
nothing. So if it's invalidating, I can see that shit right in front of me.
mhm,
There's nothing here. Nope, your imaginary trend lines are not there
mhm.
on this one. That shit is going up. Get out.
Right.
Right? So
Hmm.
yeah, man. Like I said, check back in with me. I'm
Yeah.
gonna kick it right here and smoke a blizz, and that's my day. But I had to come check in with you because I'm kind of focused on this. And on some of the days when I'm doing the program, if you're confused on a certain part, and I'm just gonna get to that part of the teaching,
Mhm.
I'll have you on like this. They don't need to see you or hear you if you don't want, but I'm gonna be teaching you directly,
Okay.
but I'm still going to be doing my course. You kind of know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Let's say I'm going over second entry longs today, and you're kind of like, I don't know that. Okay, I'll teach you directly because
Right.
I'm just teaching everybody else who's going to be watching eventually too.
Okay. Yeah, man, that sounds fantastic. I mean, I'm fine being on, I'm fine being in the background, whatever works for you.
Perfect. Nah, dude, if
I
you're good,
mean,
I'm good. But like I said, this is going to be how you can start trading from scratch and go online to the right people, not
mhm,
even showing them myself. I'm not selling you a course. I'm
right.
showing you how to go make your own free course
Right.
from all the shit that I've learned. If
Sure.
they don't want to do that, it's like, bro, you don't need to be trading. If you
Yeah.
can't put in that time alone to put this shit together for yourself from the people who are
Right.
actually doing it good, nah. You don't want no technique.
Right.
But yeah, brother. So man, let me know, all right?
I
I'm
will
good on
keep you, yeah, I'll keep you posted. I'm gonna spend some time in this today. I don't know how much time I'll have before my calls start.
But
And if
take a
not,
little break though. Take a little break and
oh, I am.
let it flow.
I'm a cigar guy. I know what you smoke, but I'm a cigar guy, so I gotta grab my bite because I'm intermittent fasting.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's time to eat and then
yeah.
some. And then I'm gonna go have a little cigar, just calm my brain, and jump back in.
Sounds good, bro. And yo, hit me anytime, Gates. I don't care what time it is. I might even be up, but hit me anytime. I got you. Any questions, all right?
I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much.
Anytime, brother. Later.
Later.